The Sweetest Pie singer was seen getting cozy with The Daily Show host, Trevor Noah, who recently announced his leave from the late-night series after 7 years. While it's unclear how long Dua and Trevor have known each other, their outing comes nearly 1 year after Dua broke up with Gigi and Bella Hadid's younger brother, Anwar Hadid, in December 2021. At the time, The Sun reported that the former couple floated the idea about putting the brakes on their romance due to traveling and being apart. Meanwhile, Trevor was most recently linked to actress Minka Kelly, with Us Weekly confirming that the two split up in May 2022. A source at the time did say that they had been broken up for a while, and that there is no ill will and everything is amicable between them. So, both Dua and Trevor are single and potentially looking to mingle. Here's everything we know about if Dua Lipa and Trevor Noah are dating. The former The Daily Show host was profiled by The Hollywood Reporter and made some very hush-hush, evasive comments about his love life. When asked about the headlines that have been linking him to Dua Lipa, Trevor reportedly leaned back in his chair and laughed. The comedian admitted, "It's just amazing to me how powerful tabloids are." He noted that he once had dinner with a married couple, both of whom he is friends with, and news articles began to come out about a new woman in his life. And then the family calls the husband, like, "Oh my God, Trevor's having an affair with your wife," and my friends like, "I'm in the picture, too," and they're like, "Well, that's not what the tabloids say," explained Trevor. So, that was a non-answer. Neither Trevor nor Dua have confirmed their relationship status, but we're keeping our eyes peeled for more info. In a plot twist that we didn't see coming, Dua Lipa just dropped an episode of her podcast, At Your Service, with her rumored beau as her latest guest. "Are you ready to sing us a song?" joked Dua, after Trevor commented that the podcast setup felt like he was at one of Dua's music recording sessions. The two chatted amiably and seemed to be equally enthusiastic about their conversation, despite the fact that the two had only ever briefly seen each other at award shows before sitting down to record. It's safe to surmise, then, that their date must have happened after the interview was recorded. One of the greatest gifts and curses of being successful in the entertainment industry is that you get to meet some of the most interesting people in the world, but then if you're successful enough, you never get to see each other. "So it's nice to see you like this, I guess, for a change," said Trevor. Dua spoke with the talk show host about Born a Crime, Stories from a South African Childhood, the memoir that he wrote in 2016, as well as how they both attended the 2018 UEFA Champions League final in Kiev, Ukraine, and where Trevor plans on taking his multifaceted career next. "You are obviously very funny," Dua complimented, "but your humor is very analytical, and I think that's also a big reason why people gravitate to you." Trevor later returned the compliment, saying, "You've always been really wonderful and gracious. You've always been a really wonderful light, just like in the spaces that everybody's in. So thank you for taking the time. I appreciate you." You can listen to the full podcast here, and witness their sweet chemistry together for yourself. As of today, the only comment we have directly from Dua herself is that she currently enjoys being alone. The pop singer spoke to Charlie XCX on her podcast Dua Lipa, At Your Service, and explained, "For me, this is the first year I've not been in a relationship for a very long time. It's been really great to just be alone and only think about myself and kind of be quite selfish, which I've never really had the opportunity to do." It seems like the levitating singer is liking the single life, although the podcast might have been recorded pre-Trevor Noah spotting. Guess we'll have to wait and see what happens. The Daily Mail obtained photos of Dua and Trevor kissing and hugging on a cozy night out at Jamaican restaurant Miss Lily's in New York City. The outlet also notes that they have some stellar chemistry and ended the night with a romantic kiss. And reportedly, there is a source that saw their adorable date. They were quietly sat away from everyone else at restaurant, the insider said. It was clear they were into each other and sat close together throughout the meal. They left together and walked, stopping for long embraces and on the second kiss with hugs. Their loved-up display seems to suggest that something is maybe going on between the pair, but we may have to wait a while for confirmation, as in a January 2021 interview with British Vogue, Dua opened up about how she and ex-BF Anwar worked to maintain a level of privacy when it came to their relationship. "It's a little bit of give and take, trying to find the right balance of being so excited and being in love, and wanting to share that with the people around me, but at the same time not wanting to put too much out there," she said at the time. "I want to be able to just be happy in this relationship without having other people's opinions.